Hey gamers, I'm Tony, and I'm gonna play some Ocarina of Time for no particular reason. But before we actually start playing Ocarina of Time, you might notice we're in this weird kind of letterboxed view right now. That's because I'm not in full screen. I still have the game windowed on my computer because the secret's out. I'm playing The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on my computer, not the original hardware. But I'm gonna go full screen. Just give me a minute. The site I was downloading the ROM for this game initially, they had 1.2. I had to look somewhere else because I want to play OoT 1.0. But I'm still on the page for the 1.2 ROM because like I find it fascinating. There's like this review section, and it's just like these guys just talking about OoT. Like, who doesn't remember Ocarina of Time? It brought Legend of Zelda to the N64 and is considered by many to be one of the best games ever made. It gives graphics a 10. At the time, Ocarina had the most beautiful graphics around, and the look given to the cast of characters has inspired every Legend of Zelda game since. All of them. I mean, yeah, probably. OoT's a pretty big deal. It sent ripples and shockwaves, most likely. The sound, 10. Okay. From the fields of Hyrule to the Temple of Time, to the many other environments of the Legend of Zelda world. The Legend of Zelda world, indeed. The environment music makes you feel the difference in every area you visit, and the music you play on the ocarina is instantly recognizable to almost any gamer. The only mild defect is the lack of voice acting, but with music like this, who needs voices? Ain't that the truth? I should like let the opening play while I read these because like this game has like, you know, I might as well just go full screen now. Oh, you saw my mouse. The secret's out. Ooh. Okay. God, that font looks bad. Like, oh man, it's too close to the copy button. I would put it a little more to the right, honestly. I've got 3 files here. I don't know what any of them are. That's a lie. I know exactly what they are. I'm trying to act like I don't know what's going on because it would be uncool if I was informed on things or some shit. Okay, a file A, I don't actually know what that is. File B, this was my file when I was playing this ROM hack. It was called like Ocarina of Time Revisited. They didn't finish the ROM hack, so I was just like playing it to the best of my ability before I hit the point where the developer stopped working on it, and that one was pretty fun for what it was worth. You could use the medallions as items, and they gave you cool little perks, like the light medallion let you throw a boomerang as Adult Link, no sweat, and I think the red one let you... The red one was actually really lame. I think it just like let you fucking use bombs to like hit those dark red switches that you normally need the hammer for. And this was for my Ninpai's Adventure file, so you know, I'll delete this conspicuous file A, because it doesn't seem to be doing me anything. Okay. So, we've got J on file 3 down there, but you know, 2 J's ain't gonna hurt no one, so here we go. And while this game plays out, it's very, very long opening. It's actually not that long. It's only like 2 or 4 minutes. I'm probably just jaded, because I see all the speedrunners speedrun this game, and they always watch the damn fucking stupid long-ass opening, and I'm just like, guys, you should just start your runs at Link's house and skip the opening. You're just wasting everybody's time. But that's, you know, Link's eyes are open right there. He must be having a lot of trouble sleeping. Though I guess him turning his head over is like, yeah, that right there. Like maybe he fell asleep right there in that moment, and you know, obviously his eyes are still open because I see. You know, why am I talking about this? I want to go back to reading the fucking review on Vim.net. Okay, gameplay 10 out of 10. Never has a game done so well with such a simple formula. Put players in a dungeon, make them search for a key to the boss room and for a weapon to kill the boss, and then repeat. But this simplicity masks one of the best games ever. I'm laughing at it like I'm knocking the guy who wrote it. It's just kind of funny. It's like I've heard all of these things before about Ocarina of Time, and it's like, fucking people love this game so damn much. How dare they? Not really, though. Okay. With every fight and puzzle made to the perfect standard of being not too hard or easy, and being so dang fun that just about anyone that owns the game would never give it up. You know, these words aren't exactly flowing together as best as they should, but you know, I'm guilty of that too. My sentences aren't too coherent also, see? Overall, 10 out of 10. With the perfect blend of plot, gameplay, and replayability, this game stands strong, even after years of industry progression. Even today, few games can be considered the equal to Ocarina of Time. Actually, I don't know, man. IGN's review of Skyward Sword, like, their bullet point is like, Ocarina of Time has met its match. For fucking Skyward Sword. The worst 3D Zelda game. Okay, that's a bold claim. I can't just say these things, I might offend someone. Sorry. Skyward Sword's fine. It's cute. It's satisfying hitting things with your 8-directional sword sometimes. There's multiple reviews actually. There's one by, the one I just read by was from Jonathan Sharrow. There's also one from Trevor, and actually there's only the ones from Jonathan, Sharrow, and Trevor. This game is awesome. I love it. Why am I laughing? I'm not making fun of anyone, I swear. It's just funny. Why is it funny? I don't fucking know. I guess because I don't know what to think about Ocarina of Time. Okay, the game started now. I guess I have to, like, play it now, but I kind of don't want to. Yo, the guy gave the graphics, like, a 9 out of 10, but he calls it, the first, like, line in the fucking, like, blurb is, like, this is the low point of the game. Yes, a 9 is the low point. At least he acknowledges it. The character designs are kind of awkward for an N64 game. This one is good. It's an amazingly detailed masterpiece with all sorts of things that happen in the background. What does that mean? Are there like Mario 64 fish in this game where you can like swim to them, like they move, and it's like, whoa, dude, video games are getting fucking real. Sound 10. This game, like every Zelda game, has amazing sound. I mean, it's just unbelievable. The music is heartbreakingly beautiful. The ocarina and harp sound beautiful, and you will find yourself playing the ocarina. Just hear the music. I agree. This game's music is pretty great. By the way, I fucking love the pre-rendered houses in this game. I don't think Majora's Mask, I think they ditched the pre-rendered stuff. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if there's any pre-rendered rooms in Majora's Mask, and I'm drawing a blank. Write a comment if you can think of a pre-rendered room in Majora's Mask that I'm forgetting. But it's kind of cute. You can actually, for some of them, you can move the camera, which is interesting because like I remember like in Resident Evil games, people were always like, "Oh man, you know, you can't have camera control in pre-rendered environments." But it's like, what is Ocarina of Time doing right now? I don't know what the fuck it's doing right now, actually. You know, I'm supposed to be able to examine this. This is like a thing later in the game where like you click on it and it's like it tells you information, but it's not right now. Maybe I have to like unlock it or some shit. This thing right here, I've never been able to process if it's either a window or a mirror. I'm gonna assume it's supposed to be a window because I don't think there's a single mirror in this game, not counting reflections on water. So it'd be kind of weird if the only mirror in the game was in Link's house, right? Okay, so I guess we're gonna play the game now. But there's like a little more to that review that I want to read. Yahoo! Hi Jay. I said my name's Tony, and it's, you know, it's not Jay. I just named my links Jay. I hope you understand that. We're gonna go behind the house. Real quick. Yo, where's the fucking window, Ocarina of Time? What did that guy say? It's an amazingly detailed masterpiece with all sorts of things that happen in the background? Bullshit, buddy. I thought there was supposed to be something behind Link's house. I guess not. Maybe that was in a ROM hack, because this is like a pretty cool little hiding place. Like, you know, there should be something here. This is just like a kino spot for like a hidden thing. But whatever. You know, I remember even as a kid, I didn't talk to this chick. I was just like, I just gotta play, and I ran right by her. But you know, Ocarina of Time, I don't think it's as cute and endearing with its like storyline shit as my beloved The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. But you know, it's decently cute. So, you know, let's give it a chance. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came. Why am I reading the dialogue? I'm doing like the thing I don't like LPers do, where they read the dialogue, and I'm like, why are they fucking reading? What do they think I am, a baby? Do they think I'm actually here for the story? Damn. I guess for the moment I just ran out of things to talk about and I fell back on the dialogue in front of me. My apologies. Go see the great Deku tree. I did it again. You know what? I don't care. Wait. Listen. I love Navi's voice. It's the same voice actor for I actually only know one other role they did. Mami Tomoe from what's the official name? Pulao Magi Madoka Magica? Yeah, because she's my favorite character in Madoka Magica. And I was like, whoa, Mami was Navi the fairy the whole time? I mean, it's not exactly the same voice. I think they pitched it up a bit in whatever equivalent to Audacity they had back in like the fucking 40s or whatever they made this game. And yeah, that's a really cute animation. Her just kind of sitting there like bobbing her foot. That's adorbs. I'll wait for you. Oh yeah, she's just gonna repeat the final line of her dialogue. Jay's house, indeed. You know, that's pretty like, wow, like we're sold the image that like Jay has a no his name is supposed to be Link. I'm pretty sure you knew this. Like, apparently he's supposed to have a pretty hard life. Like, he doesn't have a fairy. He's bullied a little bit here and there by this grump, Mido. Or is it Mido? Yeah, see right there, Mr. No Fairy in blue colored text. Clearly it's important. Without a fairy, you're not even real man. I can make like a joke about that combination of words he just made. The great Deku tree actually summoned you. What? Why? You know, I actually think it's just Mido, like, in the game that fucking is mean to Link. All the other Kokiri seem, like, pretty nice to the guy. So, I don't know. I was about to say, like in most readings, like, I think in the manga, he's, like, treated a little shittier, and, like, his only friend's supposed to be Saria. Or, you know, I kind of messed up her name there, because, instinctively I was going to call her Sarah, because as a kid, I always just called her Sarah, and it's just kind of stuck. Speaking of Saria, you know, I'll just call her Sarah, because I always have, and I don't have to prove myself to anyone. Yeah, she has new dialogue if you come back to her. She's like, what? Mido won't let you go! And she gives you, like, quick tips. Oh, that bum. The fucking, like, hands on her hips. Okay, so it's only Mido. All the Kokiri are cool except him. The forest. Strange things have been happening here lately. Yeah, there's, like, dark forces afoot in the background. Like, we can't actually see them because they don't exist within the game world. We're just, like, told, like, about them, you know? Like, it's like a video game. It can't all be there. And yeah, she just told us a few things. What was I talking about? Yeah, okay, my original tangent was like, Link has his own goddamn house, and like, not too many other people in this fucking village have a house. Like, usually it's like, wait, Sarah has a house? What? Am I wrong? Wow, there's hearts in her house. Are we trying to sell the image that like, she's like Link's love interest or some shit? She's not though. Actually, wait, yeah, she probably is. This game's actually like a harem, and there's like 4 or 5 video game babes who are like, unga bunga, that Link. Whew. Whoa, that was a combination of words. House of Twins. Yeah, like, okay. So these guys, there's no one in this house. Wait, I found you. My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store that has a red roof. Oh, wow. You know, she could have just said the store, but she called it the red roof, as if I'm an idiot and can't... Wait. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth 1, a blue is worth 5, and a red one is... Wow. You know, I bet no one wanting to learn that information has ever come in this house, seeking it, like, here. Like, I would not expect to come into the House of Twins and be like, damn, I wish the game would give me a tutorial on currency right now. Dude, if this was Twilight Princess, if I picked up that rupee, the game would have been like, no, this rupee. It's really annoying. In Twilight Princess, whenever you pick up a damn item, it's like, you got this item. even if you've already gotten it before, it's frustrating. You got any other dialogue? Oh, nope, you're just a fucking dispenser of, like, the same blurb of text over and over again, huh? None of this is real. Just ahead. You know, yeah. So, okay. We're supposed to get the sword and shield, you know the drill. But, you know, who's got the time? I do. But I just kind of want to hang out, you know. One of the things I like doing in these, you know, these video games, of, like, the ones that I play, is, you know, really soaking it all in, like uncovering all the cute details that may or may not have been put in by the creators. And I'm pretty sure this game is on the same level as like Majora's Mask in terms of cute shit, or maybe not the same level, but equal level, because like, you know, Majora's Mask was like a sequel, so obviously they like upped their game a little bit. That meanie Mido made me cut the grass at Sarah's house. Well, why is Mido in charge of like groundskeeping Sarah's yard? Shouldn't that be Sarah's responsibility? I was trying to start the word responsibility with an S. What the fuck? Mido told Sarah he would do it, so... Wait, Mido told Sarah he would do it, so she would like him, but I'm the one doing all the work. You and Sarah are close friends, so will you help me cut the grass? I'll let you keep anything. Can I even pick up grass? No, I can't. yeah, Link's a fucking twink who can't pick up weeds, like... Oh wow, he even kind of struggles a bit, like his arms shake if you look at him. Like he's actually trying to pull it out and he can't do it. What a miserable what a miserable human being. Or should I... Oh, no! I think you can make the jump from here though, actually, so I'm gonna try it. Nope. Maybe I have to actually grab the thing over there. I'm sure, you know, like a high-level speedrunner could figure out how to make that jump, but I'm not quite on that level, so we're gonna take the normie route. And look, we're rewarded for our exploration efforts. Money. You can't... I'm just gonna read all the dialogue now, it seems, isn't it? And I was just making fun of, like, fucking LPers reading the dialogue, and there I go, doing it anyway. You know what? Who cares? I take it back. If you read the dialogue in your video game video, that's fine. I'm doing it right now, too. Because I could just, like, read it in my head, but I gotta keep you, the viewer, me in the future when I rewatch my own video, actually. I gotta keep you engaged with the soothing sounds of, I was gonna say vocal cords, but I don't think that's right. You know what I mean. Isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with C up. Oh wow, we are indeed playing a video game. And you know, it's a pretty world. I like how the game makes all the Kokiri, like, fade away if they're too far. I don't think it does that with like other NPCs though in other areas, so it can't be like a resource thing because the game doesn't seem to need it. Like when you're in Kakariko, I'm pretty sure it doesn't do this. So is this like a Kokiri exclusive like ability, or are Kokiri like kind of ghostly people or some shit? Like I don't fucking know. Am I looking too deep into this seemingly minute little detail? Yeah, a little. I don't know if it's a detail. I'm trying to, like, figure that out. Oh, a fairy. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. Oh, is she going to teach me about Z-targeting? The Forest Training Center. Oh, okay, let's go there and learn how to play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Don't recklessly cut signs. Read them carefully. Yeah, right. I can't wait till I get till I get a sword. I can cut that in half. Oh yeah, and I think we're supposed to learn backflipping on these things. What does the sign say? Switch targeting. In other words, you know, this is like complicated stuff. I'm sure, like, you know, people jumping from their Super Nintendos needed this kind of tutorial to like figure this shit out. They probably needed more than this, actually, but it's like, wow, it's pretty cool that OoT is showing this kind of restraint. Like, I remember games after this generation, they're always like quick to take controls away and like put you in idiot mode, where they're like, Like Twilight Princess, there's like a bit where it's like you will you're given the slingshot, and it's like you're put in this like situation where you have to figure out how to use the slingshot, and the game's not going to let you move forward until you figure it out. And it's not like an organic kind of you figuring out the item kind of thing. It's like literally like you have to aim it at some target or some shit. I don't know. It's just a little more in your face than the stuff this game is doing. Like, I'm getting all these items and stuff, and the game is just kind of like telling me in like quick little blurbs how to use them and expecting me to be able to figure it out. Like, that's what I mean. That's kind of cool, because in a lesser game, it would not expect me to figure it out, and it would be like, I'm gonna make you figure it out, or some stupid shit. Did any of that make sense? I'm horrible at like articulating words. It's tragic, I know. I'm thirsty. Give me a minute. Oh, dude, we get to go to the menu for the first time. It's an event, because the menu in this game is fucking kryptonite. It is so slow. Check this out. I hit pause now. Holy fuck, dude. And you try to scroll through it, and it's like, damn, we're moving so slow. Look at Link's eyes right now. That is me operating the menu of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I hate that graphic of Link there. Like, the sword literally just gets overlaid with his hand, and God, it looks awful. Oh, but that's why we love you, OoT. Or like video games. Oh no, fuck, dude, they told me to read the signs, and there I go. Like, in my rage. What does this guy have to say? Hey, let's work on some moves. I thought he was gonna say, hey, let's work out. Oh, dude, side hopping? Hook me up. I love fucking side hopping. Oh god, I accidentally skipped all of it. Seeing that much text like fly away before my eyes made me think like this was like a much longer box of dialogue, but I'm pretty sure it's only like 3 sentences. A roll attack. It's not a damn attack, dude. It does not deal damage. Yeah, like, you see this? The game's expecting me to talk to these guys if I need the help. But it's not like giving me the sword and like stopping me from playing the game. Like, oh, let's do jump slap. Like Wind Waker does it too. Like, you get the sword and you're forced into a tutorial with that old guy, and he's like, I'm gonna teach you individually every move that the sword has because you're a fucking idiot and you won't be able to figure it out without me. I guess they took the idea from Majora's Mask, like the swords in school, but like made it mandatory. I don't fucking know. I'm sure there's like some babies trying to play The Legend of Zelda, like fucking Wind Waker, and maybe they need the help, but I don't know. How far is too far? I think they've learned their lesson definitely by this point. I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild doesn't do any of this shit that I'm talking about, and this was just like this stuff that I'm complaining about isn't. I'm not even trying to complain about it. I'm just like saying that it existed. There was a period of time when video games like treated people like idiots, kind of. I swear. Oh, but what was that just now? I just walked into that invisible wall, and this chick was like, she stopped me, and she's like, hey, Z-target me. But, I mean, the game didn't stop me and, like, force me to Z-target her. I could have just, like, walked right through, but I talked to her because I felt like it. This is a pretty cool little camera angle, by the way. And I like how the targeting is, like, contextualized by, like, the fairy flying over to the object. And, like, Link focusing on the fairy. Like, it's kind of cute. In the later games, there's no companion for that. It's just like an arrow or some shit. Like Wind Waker doesn't have a fairy equivalent or any nonsense like that. Is there like an alternate camera angle for this place? Nope, there isn't. Oh, yo, we're like low poly right now. Like, if you look at Link, he's like definitely wielding less polygons. Oh yeah, see, if I get close to the door, he like gets a little more attractive. Or not attractive, but like his model like gets an upgrade. Oh no, I didn't mean to leave though. Damn, yo, we leave this store and like there is like an incredible gap between the entrance. Like, look at that. Like, damn, that's like he walked far. Do all the loading zones do that? Where they, like, shoot me out, like, very far away from the door? Oh yeah, we have to buy the shield. Welcome. What do you have to say, actually? We sell shields, but not swords. And that's kind of cute. Like, what's this guy doing behind the counter with that jumping up and down? He's, like, too short, that's why. Obviously, right? That's a cute little detail. They could have just had, like, a regular-ass shop guy standing there. But all the people in this village are kids, so he can't reach the counter. Can I do a backflip indoors? No, I can't. Welcome. I don't want to talk to you. What do you have to say? This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. You can't get a Deku stick in the forest, you fucking liar. Alright, let's equip the shield. I'm pretty sure, doesn't the portrait of Link change when I put on the shield? Yeah, it does. That's interesting. They bothered to have like an unequipped baby Link and an equipped baby Link. You wanna congratulate me for getting both items? Nope. I was expecting like at least one more line of dialogue. For you got the sword and shield, great. Now go play the game or some shit like that. But I guess not. All right, what up, Middo? Read him and weep. I wonder what would have happened if I should have done that. I should have come here with just the shield and like seen if there was like an interaction like, oh man, you found the sword, but you don't have the shield. I'm not letting you in without both. A wimp is still a wimp. Shoot. Grumble grumble. Yo, epic Zelda 1 reference with the fucking grumble grumble. I forget which character in particular said that in Zelda 1, but I remember. Whoa. I remember that it happened. Oh yeah, combat encounter, the very first one. I wonder what the percentage of people taking damage in this exact situation is, because our first enemy in an OOT is like a stationary target. Like, this guy ain't gonna move. Does him spinning even like change his hitbox? It does! Wow. That is technically an attack. I'm impressed. Yeah, we got the Deku stick. I'm pretty sure they're very powerful in this game. Like, this had, like for example, if my Kokiri sword had like the attack value of 1, I think the Deku stick just always has the attack value. Where'd the fucking Baba go? Wait, did it like unload when I like walked over here? What the fuck? What? That looks horrible. Why is the fucking loading trigger here? Like, damn. Like, I wouldn't have noticed the illusion break if, like, they put it, like, maybe a little over here, or, like, when we cut the corner. Like, those enemies just disappear into the video game ether. Oh, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the attack value of the stick. You probably already know this. Like, you know, this is just basic OOT. I just ran into the cutscene with the stick. Wow, that looks pretty tacky. Oh. Navi has returned. Oh, this cutscene's really funny if you, like, name your character, like, my dude or something. Because, like, he adds all these, like, dots and ellipses to, like, you know, yeah, all of his, like, statements, pretty much. So it's, like, kind of funny. He's like, welcome, my dude. Like, My dude, the time has come. My name's not my dude. I needed a break. Oh, so now Link has wisdom and courage. I thought he only had courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake the task? Let's say no. Yo, unique camera angle. That's pretty cool. I like his wording of that too. Like, it's not like he asked, like, are we ready to tackle the challenges? And, like, us saying no didn't make him go, like, wow, I guess you kind of suck. He's like, oh, you just don't have the confidence. Like, you gotta believe in yourself, Link. He said talk to him with Z. Can you examine it? You can whoa! You can examine the Deku tree. Fascinating. Oh, yeah. Yo, that's a unique camera angle, too. Yeah, now I'm ready. Even if I went back to the fucking forest, like, I'm pretty close to the You're not normally supposed to be right up in its face when it opens. That looks kind of awkward. Oh, I love this. When Navi speaks, use up to listen to her words of wisdom. Yeah, Navi gives some real wisdom. Like, check it out. We're about to get a real brain buster right here. It's nice music. So yeah, we walk up to the ladder here. Or not the ladder. It's like one of these. It's this thing. Yeah. Yeah. No, wait, the Deku Tree told us to hit C up, so this isn't even, like, a good example of me making fun of Navi. Like, this is a better one. Like, she said, like, the Navi button is, like, flashing right now. Oh, wow. I would have thought she'd, like, spam hey more frequently. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty cute that it's, like, the same sound effect of, like, hey, but it's just playing at different pitches. Cute little video game trick. Or audio trick. Yeah. And yeah, now we're up in the ante, it seems. Like these variants of the Dekubavas actually kind of lunge at you a little bit. So that's kind of cool. We're like, you know, this is still like baby shit, right? Like, you know, obviously video games are supposed to do this, you know, like ease you into things. It's just, I don't know, fun to talk about and notice them, I suppose. This place has really nice ambient music. That's like one thing, one of the details I really like in this game is that all of the child dungeons, they don't have music, they have ambience. And then when you're Adult Link, because spoilers, we turn into Adult Link and play the remaining half of the game as that. Yeah, those dungeons have music. So it's like this cool, like transition, I guess the word would be. Like, I don't know. It makes the adult dungeons feel a little more, like, epic, because they have the right to have music, and the child dungeons do not, because they're just, like, baby playgrounds. What's up? Oh yeah, that's, like, one thing I don't like about Twilight Princess. You can't have, like, there's no, like, little blurbs on all the enemies. Like, your companion in that game, Midna. There's a Midna button, so presumably I would like to lock onto a guy and hit the Midna button to have her, like, tell me something about the enemy, but she doesn't. Forgive me, master. Whoa, kinky already? When you jump off a high cliff. Oh yeah, this hot tip. Yeah, try it if you're feeling fucking suicidal, kid. Have fun, shithead. I've been talking a lot this video. Let's mellow out and just take it easy with the serene sounds of the great Deku Tree. Or is it Deku? Or Deku? I've always pronounced it Deku. But then again, I also pronounce Kokiri, Kokori, because I guess I wasn't actually keen on reading the word and saying it as like it should be. I guess that's why I ended up calling Saria Sarah all this time also. I guess I just preferred to call her Sarah. Because it was an easier name to say for dumb pea-brain me. And oh yeah, this is annoying. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking about Master Quest. In Master Quest, there's rocks here. So, like, I guess you have to come back with the bomb bag. And that's frustrating. Like, Deku Tree's, I mean, it's not out of the way, actually. This is kind of cute. You're supposed to equip the slingshot. I'll do that now. Ooh, the classic child inventory, these 3 items. Yeah, watch out, it's a fucking ladder. Something is hanging up there. Yeah, these must be the words of wisdom that the Deku Tree foretold. I guess I didn't read the description for this as a kid. Because, like, I remember thinking, like, whoa, What's up that ladder? Is that like a secret dungeon up there? Like, wow, fucking P-brain strikes again. And yeah, that's something I like doing, just to like I don't know, like show that room who's boss. Like, ooh, I'm not gonna hit the ladder with the fucking slingshot. I'm just gonna save the platform on the return trip and then go up. Really gaming the system. I'm pretty sure in that box is the map, but the map looks really tacky. Like, I don't like that fucking shitty teal color with the bright ass yellow cone icon for your character. I would just soon rather turn the thing off. So you know what? We're not even gonna get the map because the Deku tree is pretty simple. I don't think I need the map. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention this is the third enemy. No, this is the fourth enemy introduced to us in Ocarina of Time. The third was the Deku scrub. I guess they don't actually attack us. Oh yeah, I have the properties of like the power crouch stab right now. Another little quirk of OOT's programming that you're probably already aware of, but I'll talk about anyway. Yeah, bringing up the attack values again. If we're saying that like me doing a neutral stab is like worth 1 point of damage, I'm pretty sure jump slashing is like 2 points of damage, at least. It might be like a little more than that, but the point is it's stronger than your neutral attack. Probably because it's doing the video game balance thing of, you know, the slower attack being a little more worth it than the quick one. Because it's like, ooh, you planned the combat encounter to your advantage, and were able to slip a jump attack in there. You earned some extra damage for your efforts. Does anything happen if I like this? Oh, I guess I could just leave now. I should have, I wanted to see what Navi had to say about that torch. It was probably something really obvious, like, whoa, this torch isn't lit up. You should do that. Oh, hey, it's the first gold Scatola. Okay, yeah, perfect time to show off the power crouch stab. So normally these guys take 2 slashes of your sword to take out. But I'm pretty sure if I jump slash and then do this, it goes down 1. Why did that happen? Well, you see, I'll tell you in a minute. I want to get out of here. The noise of this Scatola is kind of bothering me, so I just want to get out, man. I gotta get out of here. Okay, so yeah, power crouch stab. So the crouch stab doesn't have its own attack value. It basically just copies the previous one that was used. And the previous attack value we just shot out was like a 2 or something. So now we're just like rapidly shooting out the number 2 instead of the intended like number 1, like neutral slash. And yeah, now I'm just shooting out 1s. That was like some MMO terminology or some shit, like basic numbers. Whoa. Oh, I wanted to do the slick thing and like side hop when you land the thing so you don't like double fall, but I'm not that good at the game. Or it's not even being good at the game, this is like basic reactionary shit. I think there's like 100 gold Scatolas in this game. I've never gotten all of them in my life, but I'm pretty sure the reward is not substantial. I think it's just like 100 rupees at this point, or some shit like that. And you get the best rewards at like earlier values than that. But you know, maybe it's like, maybe collecting them all, it's not about the reward. It's about the fucking experience of like going out there and getting them all. Like maybe that's fun. Maybe I'll try and get all the Scatola coins. I don't know. Because it's kind of fun finding them, I guess. Like, ooh, like on the whispers of the wind, you hear the sound. Like the fucking Scatola making a noise. Where could it be? Ooh, let's go find it. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Although, I remember earlier in the video I mentioned, I was, it's okay if you forgot. I remember for you. Oh, please forget. Again with the mastered shit. I'll never do it again. What's this cool thing? You'll never beat my brothers. You'll punish them. These guys are all kinky. Well, actually, wait. actually, no, like, you know, I'm just, like, cursed by the internet into thinking words like master and punish, like, automatically mean, like, I automatically assume the words have devious intent behind them because I've been cursed by social media. Nothing was wrong with that Deku scrub sentence. I'm at fault here. After you get into the water, if you hold down, you can dive. I bet there's something interesting underwater. Yeah, let's drown ourselves. I wonder if I can drown myself, actually, because I think if you stay underwater long enough, like the timer representing Link's fucking oxygen shows up. I don't think I can. I might be able to outspeed this thing and stay underwater for as long as I want. Yep, there we go. I just, you know, that's like a really autistic thing to do, right? Just to like, let's see if I can make the oxygen counter appear in Deku Tree, just because I've never seen it like happen in here before, just because I wanted to. I might have actually fucked this up. I think you have to time it. I don't think you need the shield. Yeah, like I always shield there because like he kind of crouches when you go shield, so I always assumed you had to like dodge the spikes, but you don't. I also wonder, oh yeah, we're teaching the player about blocks. The worst fucking thing in OoT aside from the menus, apparently. Because they're just so slow. Like, check this out. I'm gonna try and push the block. And we're going real slow here. Oh wow, you can actually just move the thing out of the way. I'm impressed. I thought like we would clip through it or something. You know, I don't gotta kill everything in this world. Why do it? Later, buddy. I'm trying to make novel experiences out of like this mundane shit, because I've probably played the Great Deku Tree through its entirety, like more than a single digit number. Like, I don't know how many times off the top of my head, how many times I've played the beginning of OoT, because I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna play OoT, and then like stop playing OoT. But you know, it's happened a lot, so we gotta spice things up, you know. I can't do the same actions every time, otherwise I'll just like fall asleep, and then I'll truly believe OoT sucks. Oh, that's like my favorite voice line, that like watch out. That watch out. Yeah, say watch out. It's my favorite one, come on. Yeah, there we go. I'm satisfied. I can leave now. I like the little echo it has. That's a detail I think was lost in OoT 3D. It might just be the speakers of the 3DS or some shit. But I don't, like, Navi's voice doesn't have that cool little echo to it that I like. Oh yeah, I'm not going in that room over there because I can't even go in that room over there. Look at that shit. The game wants me to come back with the bombs as if this is like a Metroidvania or something, and there's like something cool behind that room over there. Spoilers, there isn't. Okay, I mean, it's, you know, it's a single gold scatola. I mean, that's a little cool, I guess. Like, you know, you're trying to get them all. Like, ooh, I found it. You know, that's a little exciting, I guess. You know, I don't gotta make fun of everything, do I? Come on. Maybe it's okay to have like a few things like that here or there in your video game dungeon. Like, it might be a novel feeling to come back to the Great Deku Tree after, you know, you've already like accomplished so much. Like, it'll be like this like feeling of like, oh man, I'm back in Babyville, but I'm not a baby anymore. So this is like, this place is beneath me. And it'll give you like some kind of weird video game satisfaction or some shit. I think that's the intended way to burn this webbing here. Maybe you can just slash, but I don't actually know. I don't know if the hitbox for the fiery stick protrudes beneath you very well. Damn, that guy survived a jump slash. A truly formidable foe. How long has this video been? I don't know. Oh, I thought you had to dive for these things. That's really cool. Because, you know, it's annoying to dive. It's really slow and cumbersome. Like, ooh. Like, like, I never want to do it. It's so slow. Like, if things are too slow in your video game, like, it's just like, it kind of kills my drive to want to do them, you know? Okay, so the guy said the order is 2, 3, 1. But, you know, if you try to overthink this, you might be like, oh man, which one is number 1? Is the one in the middle the one? And, like, no, I'm pretty sure this is number 1. Because, you know, for most, like, numbers, law of numbers decrees that we start at, like, left, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of weird that the game didn't, like, decide to, like, randomly generate the code, though. It would have been really easy. It's like like, they got 3 guys here. It could have been, like, what is that, like 9 possibilities or something? I don't fucking know. Cute for a little variety, I guess. Because, like, once you know the code, you don't even have to bother remembering it. Or, I mean, I guess you've remembered it. Whatever. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. I like how they walk off screen, and then it's just like, where'd they go? It's like... You know, I'm saying probably really autistic sounding things, right? But I've never looked at this wall. I've only ever gone forward and never looked back, because I don't think I've actually done a playthrough of OoT where I try to stop and smell the roses. Because I've done that with Majora's Mask, because, like, you know, I love that game, and, like, you know, I like to admire every detail, but it's kind of mean of me. I'm like, I always slack on OoT, but it's like I don't think I've ever actually given it a chance, even like a playthrough where I just kind of like try to enjoy it the same way I enjoy MM. What am I even talking like? It's not like I like actually mean it when I say shit like OoT sucks. It's just kind of like my derogatory I like MM better statement. But OoT is pretty cool. Like, you got this legendary video game moment here. Like, we're intuitively learning how to, like, see up in case we haven't figured it out, because, you know, we're put in a situation where it's like, oh shit, what's going on? Is there something above me? Ah! A division symbol! That's my least favorite one. That's actually a lie. I don't have a favorite, like, math symbol. Oh, it kind of looks like a hand. That's pretty cool. Alright, Goma. What do you got? I always finish this fight in like 2 seconds, but how many moves does Goma actually have? I want to find out. We've got one where they try to like slam the ground. Is this all you're gonna do? Goma. It's one of the parasitic monsters inside the Deku tree. I thought it was like the only parasitic monster inside the Deku tree. I mean, I guess if we're counting Deku Babas, like, those are kind of parasitic, I guess. I know it has more attacks than this, but I guess, like, at the beginning of the fight, it's only going to do the one. Can I not deal damage on the eye if it's red? Damn. We're gonna lose to Goma. No, we ain't. Give me a recovery heart, man. Get away from me. I don't want to lose to Goma. I'll be embarrassed. Oh, wait, it's doing a new move. I think this is its, like, summon Mook's move. We can, like, shoot it and stop it in the act. Like, yeah. And if I was, like, really optimal, I could, like, kill it one cycle by, like, power crouch stabbing and just, like, wipe the, like, fucking dust the dude. But I want to see the rest of this character's moveset, because, I gotta admire all these things, because no one else will. Yeah, if you let it do its thing, it summons more Deku Babas, and the fight becomes like a Dark Souls 2 encounter, where it's like, oh great, more enemies! I wanted a respectful one-on-one duel. Because for some reason I was assuming that. Why am I throwing Dark Souls shade randomly in my fucking OoT video? Quite the generous time limit. Oh shit, they've appeared. You can like shatter them instantly though with the Deku nuts. That's kind of cool. Alright, what else you got, Goma? Anything? You only have 2 moves. I think it only has 2 moves. In that OoT Revisited ROM hack, they actually added like, they actually tricked out like pretty much all the bosses for like Child. Like that was the thing of the ROM hack. The guy who made it, or woman, I don't know, fucking the gender who made it, I just said guy for some reason. The individual who worked on that ROM hack, OoT Revisited, like one of the big things was that they like modified the boss fights and made them definitely more interesting. And like they gave Goma a few new attacks. And I actually lost to the Goma in that game. They gave him like this cool like dash attack where like she tries to like body check run you over, and it's like, damn, like Goma, like they made an interesting encounter out of Goma because if I was like overly picky and didn't look at my video games with a heart of gold, I would be like, wow, this game kind of sucks. These combat encounters are not engaging at all. That boss had like 1 move. I'm fucking falling asleep here. Because that's what I would say. But heart of gold right here, baby. I can see beyond the veil and know the true appreciation tech or some shit like that. I don't know. OOT's combat is a little bit of a snooze fest. But there's probably a lot more to like. Probably. What happens if I say no? No! Damn, Grandpa, I don't want to hear your story. That's funny. He gives you, like, the illusion of choice, and then he's all like, dude, I'm about to, like, fucking die, man. Just hear my final words, please. This is, like, fascinating, because we get this cool shot of Ganondorf. Like through the fire and the flames here, but it's like I'm imagining like the way they created this illusion was through putting Ganondorf in like a completely black like room and just like put like fire like everywhere, and it probably looks like really tacky and like stupid if you like zoom the camera out, and like that's probably a good thing for a boundary break video or some shit. The stupid looking fire room Ganondorf rides through an OOT. I like to go off on overly long and random tangents like this, again, because, I've played through the beginning of OOT 1,000 times. If I didn't fucking do something to occupy my brain, I would probably fall asleep. Because this cutscene here, I've also seen it a lot, and it's like, damn, we're taking up a lot of time here. Majora's Mask is a pretty long opening, but I was just about to say, like, oh, the cutscenes in that game are better, but can I even say that? I find them more engaging, like, both visually and, like, story-wise, I guess. Like, you got some cool we're getting some cool dynamic camera angles here. Like, this is kind of cool. I just prefer, like, Majora's Mask, I suppose. Because of course I do. Oh yeah, I love this. I'm pretty sure this is just, like... This isn't actually Kokiri Forest. It has, like, different geometries. So it's like they just made, like, a similar looking room to, like, Kokiri Forest for that, like, shot there. Oh yeah, this is like lore of like Hyrule or some shit, like how creationism or some shit like that, I don't know. The sacred triangles. It just sounds so stupid if you actually like say it out loud with your voice. I guess that's another reason why I kind of like Majora's Mask. Like, it's very like cut away and removed from all of the lore, typically, of like Majora, or of typical Zelda, like Hyrule and Triforces and shit. Because I don't really find any of that super engaging anyway. So I'd rather they just do something fucking weird, like whatever they did in Majora's Mask. Alright, this is cool. Although your valiant efforts to break the curse were success. I was doomed before you started. Damn, so we did that whole thing for nothing? No. If you look at things like that, you're a fucking idiot. Like, this was Link's first big challenge. If he couldn't conquer the Deku tree, what fucking good would he be? You know, it's weird that the Deku tree has, like, this, like, permanent hole beneath his, like, mustache now. Because, like, you could, like, trick your brain into thinking it's, like, a mouth, and he's got, like, this gaping O face for, like, the whole game now. And it's, like, one of those, like, once you see it, you can't unsee it things. And it's just, like, it's stupid. We got the Kokiri's Emerald. Yeah, there's, like, 3 MacGuffins to get in this game or some shit. I don't know. Who cares? Oh yeah, we are the chosen hero who has to do things in this video game. Wow. What an original and engaging storyline. My beloved Majora's Mask doesn't do that. You're not necessarily the hero by fate in that game. You choose to be the hero. I say it in a jokingly voice, but that's probably my true mind anyway. That's another thing I like about Majora's Mask. Like, Link probably could just dip out of Termina, and it's, like, not his responsibility to save everyone. But he fucking does it anyway, because he's, like, a dude. And you can also interpret, like, he's got, like, nothing else to live for. So he might as well do it. He might as well save them. That's all he knows how to do. This whole series is just gonna be me low-key going, like, oh, he's fine. But, man, Majora's Mask, though. Oh, yeah, I like Mido. He, like, fades away into, like, nothingness. So here, we beat the Deku tree. Exciting stuff, and now we can leave. But, I wonder if the villagers have unique dialogue. What? Where are you going? Where's the castle? I think a more appropriate question would be, what is the castle? Because, you having trouble breathing there, sweetie? You okay? Where are you going? What? What are you saying? Repeating dialogue? Why are you repeating dialogue? Mido was very upset. Yeah, your dad kind of, like, everyone's collective dad here kind of died, and I'm just, like, dipping out before anyone, like, nags me about it. This is Mido's house. He has his own house. And there's, like, 4 treasure boxes in here, but they're all, like, useless, so I'm not gonna open them. What the fuck? I don't want to climb that. Hey, what are you doing in my house? Oh, there it is. I was just about to go like, damn, maybe the reason Mido's so mean is because his house doesn't have a bed, and he's just lashing out. But he has a bed, it's very fucking here. This dude has no excuse to be such a jerk. Yeah, this video's been going on for a long-ass time. I'm gonna wrap it up soon, I swear. I'm gonna end it when we leave Kokiri Forest, the home we've known all our lives. I messed up the saying of the word lives there, because I was conflicted. I was either going to say life there or lives. And I kind of flubbed it. Sorry. I don't think I went in this house. Hold on, do that again. Yeah. For like the frame when we walk into this house, that guy's invisible. And he has to like load in. Adorable. I can teach you about the icons at the top of the screen. What are you people talking about? This is real life. Dude, this is fucking rich. I don't even have the choice to like escape from this dialogue. No matter what button I push, he like either does one or the other. Like I'm hitting B right now. And he talks about it anyway. It's called the action icon. You know, just in case you didn't figure it out, you know? It's kind of cute how blatant the game is about like such video game like concepts. It reminds me of like Metal Gear Solid, where they're like, push the select button to talk to me, Snake. Like it's a real thing that exists in the world, and like everyone has an item subscreen or some shit like that. Don't ask unless you want to hear a long explanation. What do you want to know? Don't ask. I feel like I'm challenged now. Like the guy's like, don't bother asking if you're not committed. I want to hear. What do you have to say about the map? There's a map. There, yeah, it looks like shit. I was, talking about that like 20 minutes ago. It looks horrible. I'm just about out of beverages, so it's probably a good time to end the video. Or like perfect time, rather. He wasn't kidding, this is kind of long. Yo, how does he know what Hyrule is? Did the Deku tree just tell them that we live in Hyrule? I mean, probably. He has no reason not to tell them there's a world beyond the forest. They just don't know about it. Or like they know of its existence, they just haven't left, so, they've just kind of stayed here. They haven't lived in a cave their whole life. They know there's more beyond the cave, they just choose to stay in the cave. I think that's like some psychological thing, like the phenomenon of people in the cave or some shit like that. That's another really funny concept. Like, these guys are giving me like the option. Do you want to know about the C button? Yes or no? Also, when quote unquote Navi, why is Navi in yellow? I guess because she utilizes a C button. And the color yellow is attributed with all that. No one else cares about Kokiri Forest and all this dialogue, right? I gotta show it off, because it's like, what is the percentage of people who have experienced this content? Probably very minimum. Someone's gotta appreciate. Alright, here's some pretty real shit. Forest folks shall not leave these woods. We Kokiri will die if we leave the forest. You're not gonna try and leave, are you? Like, oh shit, we're busting out the D word. I guess this isn't a kid's game. Oh, you're leaving. I'm getting pretty dramatic here all of a sudden, sorry. I really like this scene. It's like we've been like, like drenched in the happy music of Kokiri Forest and fun time childhood antics, and it's like, it's really quiet now. Because we're like leaving it, sort of. And that's kind of like a theme of OoT. But we're not like, we're still sort of in Babyville. Like, as long as we're Child Link, we haven't truly left childhood antics, if you know what I mean. I just hit my mic there, sorry. I probably broke the illusion that this is a video on the internet. A memento from Sarah. It's no Ocarina of Time, but it looks pretty cool. I like that green by the... What do you call that? The piece where you put your mouth and blow into it. Playing piece? I don't know. That's fucking chess. I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest. But we gotta go. There's probably some important theming and symbolism going on here, but I don't have the intellectual, like, articulation skills to, like, go too deep. Just trust me when I say that. There's a little going on in OoT when it comes to, like, theming and, like, like, deeper storyline shit beyond just beat the bad guy, save the world, that kind of thing. And, oh wow, he's like literally just above me. That's another novel thing I've never done in any playthrough of OoT. Just look up right here and look at the owl. It's kind of creepy. He's like programmed to like zone in on you. Like he's like his model is like sort of spinning to look at me. It's kind of weirding me out. But this is a good place to stop. We got a whole world of like 5 or so areas before us. But it would be too much to tackle it all now, so we'll cut it here. Just as the sun sets on this video. I like this variant of the Hyrule Field theme when the sun is setting. It's nice. And there it goes. And there I go.